over. Morning, y'all. Shoes, bags. We're off to France. Blooming tree. Morning, Matthew.
Morning.
Ready for your France trip?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Morning, Dan.
Morning, everybody.
Have you been on the tunnel or under the tunnel before?
Never, ever.
Water? This'll be fun. It goes under, yeah, it goes under the water and under the ground.
No fish then out the window.
No, there's no windows, bruh. Right, yesterday's question, lots of people wanting to change lots of different things, which is exactly what I expect, from putting to distance to fitness to practicing more, which is definitely the key. You just got to find what works best for you and go and improve it over the winter. So today's question is going to be in line with what we're going to talk about today, because today's vlog is going to be about the top 5 things that changed golf for us. So us collectively as pros, what really were the big changes that we saw? So I want you in that comment section to tell me what are the top things that you noticed changed golf as you've been playing over the years. Was it lessons improving? Was it the ball? Was it new equipment? Was it whatever it is? Post comments down there, let me know, hit the thumbs up button. As always, don't be afraid to subscribe, and we're going to pick up Rory. Yeah, look, you'll get a lot of views of Rory like this week. Look, he's there.
In the trees.
In the trees. All right, no, it's all right. It's funny because I spotted you over there, but I could only see you through the tree, and I said to Dan, probably going to see Rory a lot in this state this week. So the band is assembled. Today's vlog, Ray, is top 5 things that have changed golf over the years.
Oh, really?
So we'll look forward to your little nuggets during the day.
Okay. Have you guys already answered, or?
No, we have no one's answered yet. So we will start. You'll get the gist as we go along. You know what I mean?
Cool. Mr. Crossfield, confirm.
Right, I'm going to kick us off with the first thing that changed my golfing world.
Okay.
And it's a tricky one. We might have to go more than 5 because Rory's brought something else to the table. But I'm going to start with the Great Big Bertha driver.
Whoa.
I went from Warbird to Great Big Bertha, first driver really to have like a really big head, and my driving changed overnight. It went longer, it went higher. It was like noticeably.
It was a massive change.
Yeah, it was a big change. Like it totally changed golf for me. I remember playing it was called the Hippo Tour there. Basically played in a practice round with David Howe. He had one, and I said, come on, give us a hit of it on like 1 tee. And I hit this shot and literally was like, oh my god, I don't think I've ever hit a tee shot like that. I went home, just got one straight away. Bang.
I wasn't far behind you on that. I had the biggest Big Bertha.
Yeah, but that one was just too big for me, bruh.
Too big.
How long was the crossing?
35 minutes on the Eurotunnel, focused into Calais.
Quick, isn't it?
It's very quick.
I love the fact that we got all our clubs in the back and we keep our car obviously when we get the other side. It's like compared to flying, it's so much easier, isn't it?
Not worrying about baggage, weight as well. You can pack as much as you want.
Oh, we've packed it all, haven't we?
Oh, I was a proper diva on this trip.
Were you?
My clothes. I'm going to have to trouble.
Sorry, Matt, have we woken you up?
Yeah, not much time to sleep on this.
Go on then, Matt. What's the biggest things that have changed for you? What do you think has changed golf?
My golf dimples on my shoes.
Should we do you, Rory? That's like the best you can come up with, is it?
I don't have anything in my head, to be honest.
Not ever.
We know that.
No.
Should we come back to you later once you've had a little think about it, maybe?
Yeah, let me have a think.
Yeah, alright. That was a great exchange. Rory,
Hello.
what do you think moved golf on? So I've gone with the changing of small heads to big heads, really.
I
What have
reckon
you got
mine's
for me?
probably quite applicable to a lot of people, but I'm going to go with Tiger.
Oh, I think that's a good call.
Because I was at the perfect age. I remember the first tournament I watched properly was the 97 Masters.
Yeah, I watched that.
Moved the needle as popular.
The world saw, I mean, it was a total one of those moments in golf.
And then I was hooked on golf for years after that. I was watching it on TV, I was
Yeah.
going out and playing all the time, and before that I'd only been playing like once or twice a year.
Well, that's how you get to 7, bro.
Yep. So I reckon he also changed.
It's just a number. So what Tiger moved it, obviously the distance was shifted, wasn't it? Okay.
But yeah, he changed the game for a lot of people. I think like the current crop of pros, lots of them credit their games to
Totally. Yeah.
And now golf's more of a sport.
Yes, absolutely. He moved it on so many levels. I mean,
Made it cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I watched that Masters, right? Well, I lived in a shared house. No one else played golf in that house. And one of the girls who lived in the house came back quite late, because obviously it was on late, wasn't it? And she just came in and said, like, how you doing? And had a chat with me for 2 seconds, and then ended up watching almost the whole back nine. Didn't even watch golf, but she could just tell
Something special was happening.
something was good. He was young, decent looking. You know, he was black. People don't really talk about that because you're not meant to. But like, you know, her idea of golf was white middle class, and that is this black kid on her screen, like changing things, and it was amazing. Like you could see for her, it even meant something, which was quite amazing because she didn't play golf. And you just thought, yeah, this is like the needle's being shifted.
I reckon I just stole Coach's answer.
I still think that dimple shoes are more.
Well, that was all very easy, wasn't it?
Dimple France.
Hello, France.
Bonjour.
Well, indeed.
The old heated seats in that car.
Oh, you had your heated bum on, did you?
Yeah, all the way, full pelt.
God, that must be one hot tot. So, Dan.
Bonjour.
Oh, you're still chomping. What has changed in the world of golf for you? Biggest changes? That. What do you mean?
Gotta be that. Because I started with a Bellata, tour Bellata.
Yeah.
Alright, only very early, but then we moved into the professional.
Okay.
I think that was a bit harder, wasn't it? Than the
I do remember Bellata, and I don't remember professional. I went Bellata and then didn't really play for many years, and then went Pro V.
But I think then it we moved to the Tour Prestige. Do you remember that ball?
I don't know.
You don't remember that either?
Because again, I bypassed that.
Showing my age here.
Yeah.
That was in the late 90s.
Well, I've got the age. I just was working, I was
You were
teaching,
busy.
not playing in those years.
And then we moved into the Pro V, didn't we? So I think most pros would agree that the golf ball has made the biggest change in the game.
Well, I think the R&A would also agree, because I've looked at graphs that they've shown where they saw the giant shift.
Yeah.
And they capped it, and then they show us future graphs of where they show their successful, how successful they were at stopping the equipment, which was always their goal, to keep the skill of the game in the player. Yeah. So the ball.
The ball. I've tried a few, but I always come back. I always come back to this ball.
There it is. Change the world.
Change the world.
We'll come back to you later, Matt, because I still not buy this. On the way to the hotel. That was a lot of fun, guys, wasn't it?
Good golf course.
Great
Beautiful golf course.
Everyone played very well.
Rory, good shot, Rory. Matt, am I coming to you yet, or shall I do another one?
Yeah, you crack on.
So for me, next thing that changed the game for me personally, not always just as a player, but was launch monitors. I think there's a defining period of them coming in and the way we look at the game changing, regardless if that makes you better or not, or players that come better or not. That's a very different question, and I would argue they haven't become better, but I think they've become more aware. Would you agree with that, Matt?
Yeah, I think launch monitors are a massive change.
Like, just talking to Langer last week was interesting conversations with him before launch monitors to not.
Didn't know about his yardage with driver pre.
So he couldn't compare old distance to new distance because he knows his numbers now and didn't then, didn't he?
And coaching's just massive changed.
Yeah.
And such a positive in my eyes.
Yeah.
Great, isn't it?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
You know, I find I change people so much quicker, so much more efficiently now. I used to be able to change people, but there was more searching. Do you think there was?
Yeah, you're not guessing anymore.
Yeah, there was literally. I love students come and they have all these kind of, I don't know if you'll know what's wrong almost feeling. And it's like, well, I'll measure you, I'll tell you what's wrong. The only question is, can we get you to change? That's actually now the only question. Where before launch monitors, there was on my side and lots of coaches, there was more searching, more time spent trying to really work out the best way to kind of fix someone's launch monitors. Forget dimples on shoes, launch monitors. Let's pretend that everyone accepts that bobbles on shoes are world changing.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah,
Makes it a comfy walk, doesn't harm the green.
So so we don't need to say that anymore.
Yeah.
What should we go on to finish? The grand finale, the fifth thing that changed the world.
You know those bead counters that you count with? Like, it totally changed, like revolutionary how you count your score, isn't it?
So what are you hitting me with?
How the tour has changed.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
On it.
Yeah, they've become more professional, haven't they?
Yeah, totally. Their routines, their fitness, everything basically has changed, isn't it?
Even to how much they're branded now as well. Yeah. So the money around
themselves,
which then I think that feeds food to people like Dan's members. Mm-hmm. You know, they watch.
Works down, doesn't it? Custom fits.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. I think people have become more professional with knowing what equipment they need, and then also they're not afraid to try and sell it to the customers as well, which sounds bad, but it's part of business. And that goes to your point with launch monitors as well. Yeah. Knowing if it is right or wrong for them and getting the stuff that fits them, basically. Yeah, I agree. I think it has changed. Like back in my era, the days of like, you don't know, Brian Barnes and people like that carrying a 4-pack round and competing on the European Tour is kind of just, you can't be like that anymore. The boys club, even though the European Tour unfortunately still is a bit of a boys club from what we've touched a bit, it's trying to move away into be that professional organisation that it needs to be. There's a bigger question though, how many of those guys on tour are wearing bobbly shoes?
And counting their scores with beat counters.
Because I saw Justin Thomas and he had spikes, proper spikes on his shoes.
Did he?
And I thought,
used to have a couple in the
but I thought
back to Rory.
They want to speak to coach.
Yeah.
Because he knows where it's at.